Hello everyone. As per our last promise, we have come up with a second in common interview question, which is what is your greatest strength? Normally, what do you think? Let's talk about this question in this video. So, because this is very important to understand, first we will discuss about the 5 points and content. Firstly is understanding the question. Before answering, you need to understand question. Second, what to consider while answering this question, right? Third, sample answer. We'll be giving you a sample answer so that you can frame your answer properly, right? Fourth, why sample answer works well. This answer works. Why? You should know that. Yeah. Fifth is final 3 tips, which is very important to consider in your interview preparation. So let's start with the detailed content, guys.
So guys, let us understand about what are our greatest strengths and why it is asked by our interviewers or our employers in our interview. Let us also discuss possibilities for this answer in the comment section down below so that we can also learn from you and you can also learn from us.
Guys, as we said, let's discuss about understanding this question, right? So why do you think interviewer asked this question? From our perspective as an interviewer and from the HR professionals perspective, we are putting these 3 understanding points for you guys. First is we ask this question, or interviewer asked this question because we want to know whether candidate will be able to make right balance between confidence and humility. When you say confidence, it's not about arrogancy, and when you say about humility, it's about being very polite, being very considerable about the overall situation. So let's understand this. Why this question asked is first whether you will be able to make balance between confidence, your confidence about your strength, and humility that you have.
The second point being, the recruiter wants to know about how self-aware and honest you are regarding the question or the answer you are giving for what is your greatest strength.
Yes, honesty is very important, guys, and definitely honesty and by honesty, employer always want to check whether you are honest or not, whether you are giving the right point as per the role or not. And another thing is self-awareness. What is self-awareness? How much you understand yourself, whether you have sense of your knowledge, skill, abilities or not. These are the things that interviewer want to understand. And that's why whether you are self-aware and honest or not. These are the 2 major points that interview always want to get sense of.
And the next one is whether you can align your strength to the role or not. It's like your strength should always align to the role you are applying for. So the interviewer will always seek for your strength to align with the role you have applied for.
If you won't be able to align your strength with the role, you will be out of track, and employer will understand that you are just pretending, you do not have required strengths. Therefore, always align your strength with required role. Otherwise, other strength might not sound very good and relevant to the role. So always focus on your strength and role. Two things very important, guys.
Okay, so guys, we have understood the question well. So now let's know how to respond to this question. We know responding and reacting is quite a different thing. Responding to the question will make the interviewer like you, whereas reacting to the question will make the interviewer think that you are more of arrogant. So we will be giving you 3 more tips on how to respond to this question.
Guys, we have told you why this question asked by every interviewer. Now, how to frame your answer. As Sunim said, you should not sound like you are arrogant and brag, right? Responding is very good thing rather than reacting. When you are reacting, you are showing your arrogancy. So respond calmly and properly. Understand the question. You have already understood the question. What is the importance of understanding the question? Understanding question is very important for a candidate, right? So don't think that you will react fast and the employer will be happy. So be calm and don't show your arrogance, right? Okay.
So now we have 3 tips for you to consider while preparing for this question. What is your greatest strength? So initially you must describe your strength with a relevant experience that you have during your previous work or during your experience time relating to the position you have applied for. You must always consider about being a problem solver, and you must tell a story where you have solved a problem and describe a relevant work experience along with that.
Yes. Second is give very specific and details. It's not about just a story. Stories should be supported with numbers and very specific details. Let's say when you are working as a sales manager or working as a sales executive, you as we said, like you should be problem solver. When you solve the problem, what was the result? I mean, you have to mention whether in numbers, time, very specific. For example, if you are working as a recruitment specialist, so when you answer about this question, you might tell them, I have reduced turnover, right? I have reduced turnover by this percentage, or I have maintained cost per employee, hiring cost per employee within this amount, because prior to my the role there was huge high per employee cost. So these are the things that you need to tell your employer, where you have shown the result, right? So always we try to be very specific. Next.
Similarly, you must show them how well-rounded person you are.
When we say well-rounded, you have to give example of soft skills, hard skills, human skills that you have, and you have shown during your last tenure, and you are a team player and a problem solver, and your solution should be supported by your core skill that is related to your current position that you are applying. So always try to show that you are well-rounded, right? Yes, these are the 3 tips to consider while preparing for your answer. But we have still 3 more tips for your final interview preparation. Before that, we'll be talking about another segment of this conversation or this video, guys. Yes, guys, as we promised to you, now we are presenting you a sample answer to the what is your greatest strength, right? So this answer will make you understand how to frame an answer, right? So let's have a look, let's listen to the answer, let's think about it, guys. Let's listen to this answer. This will be definitely very good support for you.
So guys, I will be giving you a sample answer which was framed by marketing and brand manager professionals. So here is how the answer goes. My greatest strength is strategic thinking. I am often able to quickly spot patterns and issue and create alternatives before my teammates even realize there is an issue. The way this shows up in my work experience is through risk mitigation. As an example, I was starting a new project with a new team in an industry I had never worked in before. The team seemed to think that the project was very straightforward and that they didn't even really need a project manager to help them. We kicked off the project by creating a character, social contract, and reviewing the risk. We got halfway through the project and then realized the requirements were ambiguous and we weren't delivering what the client really wanted. I had picked up on some subtle cues that was the case that had already taken the initiative to meet the client to clarify the requirements. I presented my findings to the team and showed 3 alternatives to our existing plan to accommodate the updated requirements. From my team's point of view, I was able to bring solution to the problem conversation and we didn't lose any time with the project timeline. So it was a win-win.
Okay guys, now let's discuss why this answer worked well. First thing is, the candidate has demonstrated the ability to detect issues and opportunities very early, because you know, when you are working as a professional, you always able to find the issues and opportunities that project have. So in this answer, marketing professional has shown that he has detected opportunities and issues very well and early. So second is the example showed in this question answer is willingness to initiate something. That's what his willingness to initiate about the issues and opportunities. That's how this answer framed and showed. He showed very specific point regarding the project. So that's why this answer works very well, guys. So think about and read this answer properly and go through it. Guys, now we are talking about 3 final tips, and firstly is be authentic. Don't make up strengths that you think the employee wants to hear. So always try to focus on yourself and know yourself and your strength that will support that particular role, rather than the other strength that's not necessary to mention your other strength that unnecessary that is not linked to the role. So always be very authentic and true to yourself as well. So be very authentic, right?
Similarly, you must tell a story about a work experience where you have done well, where you have brought a positive influence towards the company, where you have made a positive upgradation of the work you have been doing. So you must always link your experience with a story. So you must also be a storyteller, and you must tell a story about a work experience that has helped you cope up with the problems that had been in the past.
Yes. Third is, be sure the strength you are sharing are aligned to the role. As I already told you, be authentic and your sharing strengths are linked to the role. Otherwise, that strength will not make any difference to the role, and that will not help anywhere in the organization and for that particular position or role. So always try to link your strength to the role. That's how you should present and prepare your overall answer for this questions. Guys, I think this will help you to frame your answer very properly and well if you go through it seriously. And so guys, we are not entertainers, we are professionals. We want to make you aware about the common interview question, so that you will be able to deliver right answer to the right question asked to you. So I hope this will help you, this will drive you towards your career
Positively desired job.
Yes. So guys, all the best, but don't forget
to like, share and subscribe our channel too,
because you guys are our motivators, and we will work more for you people, and definitely we want to make a good professional family out of you rather than money. So thank you so much for watching us.
and guys, break a leg in your next interview.